Hey, I know I haven't posted in a minute. So I'm coming up on my year of being in the Navy. Through it all, it's been okay. Um, I don't have any certain thing I'm going to talk about today. As usual, I'm gonna be jumping all over the place. Um, I'm having one of those days where I'm missing my family. I'm going over like, did I make the right choice? What am I here for? All of those things you do when you make these life changes. And it's about 2:30 in the morning. I should be asleep. Tomorrow my day off, good thing. But it's been like this for about a week now, where I'm falling asleep literally hour, 2 hour, 3 hours before I have to actually go to work. Um and not getting enough sleep and having to deal with people and having these type of thoughts on your mind and then going to work and these people talking to you, you got an attitude like what? What? Everything. And it's not their fault. I mean, it's not necessarily your fault either. It's just how life goes. But getting in this type of field where you just can't be like, I ain't feeling this, I quit. You can't do that. Um, so before you join, make sure you're ready to have these type of nights and type of days and weeks and moments. And I'm gonna tell you now, in the military, I believe it's all branches. Well, I can only speak for my branch. They don't like to hear the D word. You're depressed. Don't they're not going for that. As soon as they say they're here for you and everything else and talk to us and the chaplain and this, but no job. Nobody wants a depressed person. Nobody wants to deal with a depressed person, especially a job. And they're like, "Oh, you're depressed because you're here. We'd rather let you go because we don't want your depression, us to be the cause of your depression." Nobody wants that. No job wants that. Nobody wants that. So you can't really say that. So, um, and me personally, I don't feel that's right. You feel me? It's to me, it's a feeling of like being sad or this, that, and the third. But I have a whole level of a respect and a mental strength and um what am I trying to say? Um I can't think of the word right now. But appreciation for a person that's depressed and they can get up out the bed when they don't feel like getting out the bed. They can get up and deal with that every single day or whatever. But it'll be days where you just don't feel like it. You just don't and you don't want to. And not even necessarily been depressed, just feel like you missing home. You questioning your every move. Um and to me, being coming from a civilian to the military is harder. It's harder to deal with this stuff because, like I said, you can't just up and quit. You can't just go home. You can't call in and be like, "Hey, I ain't feeling it today." You can't. You gotta still get up. You gotta still go to work. You gotta still do that job, and not necessarily with a smile on your face, but can't do it with a chip on your shoulder. You gotta respect your higher rankings, and you got people that talk to you crazy. I'm learning like people talk to you crazy. You know what I'm talking about? Take my glasses off because this is the yeah, it ain't working. But anyways, they talk to you crazy, like mad crazy off simple stuff, and it'd be like, really, just because you got a ranking, you could have asked me that real different and got the a better outcome. Now I don't even want to deal with you, and yet I have to deal with you because you're higher ranking. What? But anyways, back to what I was talking about. Um, you got to find ways to get yourself out of these things mentally. And I think that's one of the hardest battles you'll ever fight is yourself. I don't know if I talked about this in my other videos, but in my other videos, but getting over yourself, getting through with yourself, fighting for yourself is hard. It's like fucking Muhammad Ali versus shit you. That shit is wild, and the whole time it's just you. That shit's crazy. That shit hard. You know what I'm talking about? So you gotta have to find something for you. You gotta find you. Um, you gotta be an advocate for yourself, for real. Because people gonna tell you stuff. One person gonna tell you, "Oh, this is hard, this that," and the next person gonna be like, "It ain't that hard," you know. And you also gotta find somebody who's for you, you know. Like there's a lot of people that think you gotta find you a good mentor, somebody who you can relate to, who can relate to you, who could you could talk to, you know, like on a person to person level, not on a superior and me level, and I gotta look up to you, so you gotta be my mentor. No, they ain't gotta be in your same field. They ain't gotta be in your same department or none of that. Just somebody you can branch out to that been there, done that, and can speak to you for real, for real. Like there's a few of my chiefs. I love them. I can go to them. There's a lot of my CS1s I can go to, and I love them because I can put them off to the side. Like, hey, can I text you? Can I call you? And they'll be like, yeah, anytime. And they for real, pick up the phone like it's 2 something right now. And if I wanted to reach out to them, they'll break out they dead sleep. Yet they irritated, they human for real. And they gonna talk to me, you know, and speak to me for real. And I know when I go to work, they're gonna actually pull me and be like, hey, face to face, you good? And you feel me, speak to him. And I actually just spoke to one of the chaplains here, and he spoke to me. He was cool. What I like about him though is when I first got here, I ain't know him, he ain't know me, and he would stop me like in random places, parking lots and stuff, and be like, "How are you? Are you good? What's going on?" Well, I'm about to go pick up my daughter, whoop, and I'm like, "I don't care. Like, I don't even know you. Like, I don't care what you're about to go do." But just those little in the hallway. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? I'm like, I'm cool. What's going on with you? Now 6, 7 months later, I went and talked to him. Cool dude, real cool dude. Like we was down there talking for about 30 minutes before I even before we even started talking about what I came down there to actually talk about or whatever. And he gave me some real knowledge and all the stuff, but he made me feel comfortable as a person first. He talked to my person first before we start talking about all this Navy stuff and all that stuff. So that was real dope. Like, but it's those times where you in your own moment, in your own head, where you need that strength. You need those encouraging words to yourself. To yourself though. Like, cause it's hard. It's hard. This is really one of the easiest jobs. It's really be in the right uniform, be on time, look decent, do your job, go home. Literally collect your check. For real. You go on leave, you go you end up being sick and you gotta go SIQ or something like that, you still get paid. Like your insurance, your schooling, your everything is still there. So it is one of the easiest jobs, but mentally, it's hard. It's hard. For real, for real. Being away from your family. I'm a mother of 3. And I got one that's in a whole different states over. My other 2 is a whole nother different states over. And I pull my brain from both sides. What's going on? What are they being taught? Who is around them? What they doing? And they gonna talk to you on the phone like, oh, I'm okay. I'm good. Everything's great, because they don't want you to worry. But you know, if you know your family and you know your peoples, you know something is up and you know they worried about you. So they ain't trying to put nothing on you. And then when you do hear that, you like, nah, like, include me. I want to know what's for real going on back home, because I want to still be included back home. You feel me? But at the same time, you're like, well, I kind of don't want to know what's going on because I can't help. I'm here. I'm not nowhere rocking. Hop in the car and come get you, or whatever. You feel me? So I want to know that y'all still hurt. I want to know y'all happies. I want to know your ups. I want to know your downs. But at the same time, I don't want to know, because I'm still not there. I'm still hurting for y'all like y'all hurting for me. So that right there is another toll. Like, I'm doing it for y'all so that in the future we'll have it all in the next few years. But today, the next few years don't matter. You know what I'm talking about? And then you got all the other stuff that's going on in the world. Like, you gotta probably have a World War III going on. Like, what? Off some, ugh. You know what I'm talking about? You got all kind of other stuff going on in the world. You got your personal stuff going on. Your weight, your your schooling, your money. Make sure you keep an eye on your money. Like for real, for real. Check your money. Cause they ain't gonna tell you. So make sure you check your money. You gotta be African. In this one, you gotta be your own lawyer, your own everything. So I don't want to make this too long. I just really felt like I wanted to get this out to y'all. I know I ain't spitting up to y'all in months. And I'm going to try to do better by that. Because I actually feel better by even talking to the future people coming here. And I'm not saying nothing like trying to deter y'all. I just want you to be prepared. Because they're going to tell you all the highlight stuff. And they're not going to tell you really stuff that's in a dim, that's not shined upon. You feel me? So I just want y'all to know what you're getting into. And I ain't seen no videos that's actually telling you what's up. You know what I'm talking about? And like for me, or another thing, for me, I'm CS, which means I cook, culinary specialist. They got me on fire watch right now, which means I'm on the ship and they're, they're fixing the ship or whatever. So I have to go and watch hot workers do their job and make sure the ship don't catch on fire and the contractor don't catch on fire and I don't catch on fire. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm not even in my area for 4 months. Like, what? What? I was only in my area for like 3 months. What? So just know sometime you may get pulled to another assignment that ain't nothing to do with your assignment. So, and Fire Watch is cool. Like, I like it. It's pretty chill. I still work. But when it's time to get back on the ship, am I going to know my department? So, then don't think you're going to be stuck with that department either, because if you're having a hard time, like a real legit hard time in that department, they may move you, and in 2 years you can cross rate. And some people say, oh, it's hard to cross rate. You can't cross rate. Because you're a CS. And then you got other people that's just like, nah, you just got to put the work in and stay on it. So it's just all who you check with. And don't take that first answer as being the final answer. Check with one person, check with 2 people, check with 5 people. Put that shit in. Put that piece of paper in and see what it is. I mean, the worst that can happen is you're going to get a no and you're going to be right exactly where you at. So, and my bad. Y'all know I don't edit my videos. So, good night, y'all. Sailor Mike Dow, over and out.